My boss, Sterling, thought he could bury me. Instead, I buried his entire career, and honestly, he did most of the digging himself. I worked at a mid-sized tech consulting firm doing database management. Not glamorous, but it paid well. My boss, Sterling, was one of those guys who peaked in college and never got over it. Constantly talking about his fraternity days, his connections, his supposed genius-level intellect. But here's the thing, Sterling was an idiot. 3 months into my job, I noticed something odd. Client invoices weren't matching project hours. At first, I thought maybe I was reading the system wrong, so I stayed quiet. But then I dug deeper during late nights. Sterling had created fake vendor accounts, billing clients for services that never existed and pocketing the difference. We're talking almost $200,000 over 18 months. I should have gone straight to corporate, but I needed absolute proof. So I started documenting everything. Screenshots, expense reports, email threads, the works. I created an encrypted folder on my personal drive with every piece of evidence. Then Sterling made his move. One morning, he called me into his office looking smug, told me my performance was lacking, that I wasn't a culture fit, and that I should start looking for other opportunities. Translation, he'd noticed me accessing old files and wanted me gone before I found anything damaging. He gave me 2 weeks. I smiled and said I understood. Those 2 weeks were the longest con I've ever pulled. Meanwhile, I was compiling the mother of all evidence packets. Bank statements I'd found in Sterling's unlocked drawer when he was at lunch. Internal Slack messages where he joked with his buddy Tate about his extra income source. Client contracts with forged signatures. On my last day, Friday at 4 p.m., I didn't just email human resources. I emailed the CEO, the CFO, our general counsel, and copied our 3 biggest clients. Subject line was simple, urgent, evidence of fraud committed by Sterling Vaughn. The email had a professional summary and a link to my organized evidence folder. 37 documents, all categorized, dated, and cross-referenced. I'd even created a spreadsheet showing the money trail. By Tuesday, the company hired a forensic accountant. By Friday, Sterling was arrested. The company settled with the defrauded clients, and Sterling got charged with wire fraud, embezzlement, and identity theft. Here's the beautiful part. Because I documented everything so thoroughly and reported it properly, the company offered me Sterling's position, with a 60% raise as an apology for not catching it sooner. I declined, took a better offer from one of those clients I'd protected who appreciated my integrity. Sterling's facing 8 to 12 years. His fancy car got repossessed, his wife left him, his LinkedIn profile is just gone. Sometimes the best revenge isn't getting mad, it's getting methodical. Would you have reported it immediately or gathered evidence first?